Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to a bit of an impromptu live stream. I wasn't really planning on it. This just decided throughout the last day or two that I thought I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna build this Lego set. So yeah, definitely if you're keen to just come and hang and talk some Star Wars, I'll be here. So yeah, just thought I've had this since last week. I bought this last week, so been wanting. It's hard sitting on Lego for that long. So I thought I'd just jump on and build it live because it looks like it's a reasonably small set. Should be cool, should be fun. I have scaled back on the Lego collecting like over the last probably 6 to 12 months. So I'm all for the Mando. I got the Razor Crest. I got the ATST Raider. So now I've got this set here. I like the Beskar Mando. For the price point, I feel like it probably should have come with a little bit more. Maybe Cobb Vanth and his speeder may have just made it worth the money. So let's pop it open. It looks pretty cool. So. One bag. I've got a little table by my side here so I can see what I'm doing and got a place to put all the parts and pieces. And there we go with 3 bags. Well, there's a couple of folks watching, so hello. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, bag number 3. So it's small. Bag number 2. You can see a Tuscan Raider in there. And bag number 1, which looks like it's Mando and the child. So they're going off. I like Lego sets when you get multiple bags, but I like it when they get the main characters, like the main minifigures. I like them. I like saving them for the end. Like, it's when I eat my dinner, I like to get all the vegetables and all that stuff out the way before I get to the good stuff, the meat. Goodies, what's going on, man? Good to hear from you. You finally bit the bullet on the Cantina set. Oh man, I'm so tempted by that thing. It's incredible. I got no room for it, but I also don't really care. So I just want it. It looks amazing. I was talking to my wife about it, and she basically said, "Save your penny." So I may have to do it. Hopefully, it's one of those sets that kind of just sort of sticks around for a while. Yeah, that thing is so impressive. I went to the Lego store at Marion and saw it just before Christmas. I looked at it on display, but I just want to get my hands all over it. Darth Rock, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good start to the week, both of you guys. So, what have we got here? How many pages we got in this set? 56 pages. So, it shouldn't take long. I'm pretty good at Lego building, whereas we here in South Australia call it Lego. I called it Lego for the longest time. Vader's castle behind you looks awesome. It is. It's a really cool set. I need to do a video overview of that someday. Kmart $4.49. Really? Wow. I might need to check out their lay-by terms. It's probably an online only though, right? I hope you can hear me talking over the plastic rubbish and all that stuff. So I've got the tiniest little edges on this table, so I'm hoping that nothing falls off. So my floor is going to be my rubbish at the moment. Hello, I'm going to attempt to pronounce your name. I apologize if I get it wrong. Dikembe Bakamito. Forgive me if I've mispronounced that at all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dropping a nice hello. I appreciate that. So I'm going to do my best just to sort of keep an eye on the chat as I do this. Look at that tiny little head. I know, Goodies, you were waiting to get this set because your kid chewed up the other child. That's kids for you, isn't it? You have a lot of toys. Dude, it's sad. It's not sad. It's great. Like, it's fantastic. I love it. If me as like a kid knew how much stuff I'd have when I'm an adult, I would have gone, okay, I can wait. I want it all now. Now I'm noticing perhaps this Mando, despite being in Beskar and the start of season 2, he doesn't actually have a jetpack. And they have done Mando jetpacks, I'm sure. Like standalone ones. I remember the old like Jango Fett was like the built-in helmet. He still has the plain black headpiece. Yes, this Lego could have contained spoilers. I don't know, but yeah, he sucked the eyes off from Razor Kroger. Yeah, I can kind of see that would. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that would have happened. You know what? I'm not. Maybe I will. I don't usually do the buildable weapons for Lego sets. I did get a couple of sets from Brick Arms. They did a couple of really cool Mandalorian. They did a Mando rifle and his pistol. So I grabbed a couple of them a while ago, but I've got three Mandos now, so I may have to grab another one. Another set of them, or another couple of sets. Because I know that's been supposed to symbolize the pulse rifle, but you know, I guess it's the same. I guess it's as good as you get without the completely retooling and having to, make new casts and molds and stuff for one weapon that's probably going to pop up in every. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but that's okay. Let's take a look at him. I'll probably do a short video afterwards and just do a bit of a set overview for the channel, just as a short video. But now the child, let's put him back together. He's lost his head. He's so little. I do have the one with the razor crest, so it's my second little child. Look at that, we're already on page 5. All right, let's get into it. It's been a while since I've sat down and put a Lego set together. It has been a little while. I don't think my abilities have diminished. That's something you pick up with riding a bike when you're a kid. You never forget how to build Lego. But yeah, this one should be a nice little simple set. So So yeah, we're starting with the Mando speeder bike that he went back and borrowed from Pelly at the start of season 2, and obviously it ended up getting destroyed. No, it didn't get destroyed. No, he was flung off it. Or did it get destroyed? No, it didn't get destroyed. I thought it got destroyed, but it didn't. Because he did fly it back with Boba Fett's helmet attached to it and his armor. So we've got clear bricks on the bottom. But it was a cool speeder. I really did enjoy that scene. I love that scene where he's he's just riding it into town. at Mospelgo. He just rolls in like it was just such a good moment of, like, you know, it just felt like a Western, like it was just straight out of a Western film. And you're like, you could just about put an Ennio Morricone score over the top of it and it would just fit perfectly, you know? Put money on the Mando Speeder coming out in TVC, possibly Black Series. That'd be cool, yeah. I'd probably say Black Series, maybe being like the vehicle of the year. You know, they do the Dewback, they did Rey's Speeder, etc. Luke's Land Speeder. That would be pretty cool. I could get around that. It's Star Wars. I could get around it. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? I don't like these things. They just roll away all the time. Especially when you leave them, when they're at the end of a set or something. They're like the finishing touches of a set and you've got rods. All right. So that's what we've got so far. Starting to take shape. Mando Speeder, though, that'd be cool. Like in a vintage box too, like for vintage collection, 3 3/4. That might be a good one for later down the track after they've released the Razor Crest. And oh no, because they kind of said that the soft goods cape on the Mando that's coming with the Razor Crest was going to be a one-off. But yeah, I guess you can't rule it out, can you? Really. Just something from Mandalorian, something else from Mandalorian would be great. I just feel like, despite some of the great stuff we are getting from Mandalorian, I really don't think Hasbro are capitalizing on it a great deal. They could be doing so much more with the line. I'm not complaining about what we do have, because it's some of those new vintage figures, they're fantastic. The Black Series are just incredible. It's like Gideon and Quill, Karga, they're all fantastic. But you know, we've had 2 seasons of the TV series, and it's kind of hard to just go out and pick up a figure when you want it. Oh, stretch my back out a little bit. I'm just a little bit hunched here. I just need to make sure I'm sitting up. I'm really itching for a rewatch as well from the very beginning. It doesn't take long to do, but I've sort of done bits and pieces. I was wondering if you'd like to review my as yet unopened Ahsoka and Morai Gentle Giant statue. Hell yeah, absolutely. I'm still a little bit bummed that I bailed on that myself, but I noticed EB still have it on their website. EB Zing still have it on their website, so I am still very tempted. I know the price went up to like $199, but I don't know. I guess, what do you think of the price? Do you reckon $199 is worth it? I guess you haven't opened it, so crack it open and yeah, if I see it firsthand before I decide to jump on it, that might be a good sales point. I've seen a lot of good photos out there of people that have got it. It looks pretty good. So yeah, man, if you're you're happy to do a lend out, I'd be honored to do a review for the channel. These must be the handlebars. So we're right there. It's pointy. All right, now we're getting into this. Can't do more than happy. Awesome. We'll make it happen. You know, one of the worst things about Lego is getting through the instruction booklet. You do like a full bit of the set you're doing. You finally get to the end of the piece and then it says ×2. It's like, yeah, you like that? Do it again. That's a bit better. I'm a little bit closer. I just had to get a little bit closer. That helps me a great deal. Do. All right. Now we're getting into the front end. Okay, that's a cool. So while that's not done, I like that movement. Yes, that's the that's sweet. I dig that a lot. It's just little things like that. That's just, you get these Lego master builders that come up with this stuff, and you just, yeah, they're absolute geniuses. Just to, I'm pretty good, like technologically minded, but some of the stuff that Lego company come up with, they're just, dear Lord, they're incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alrighty then, down to the last little touches here for this bag. Excuse me. Do. Spare stuff there. All right, that's bag one. Let me just get rid of all the spare parts. They could go in my spare parts tub later on. But there we have the speeder bike. It's got the little bag there. I'll pop Grogu in it. Look at that. It's so cool. Having facing the front a little bit, that way his ears can be flapping in the wind. Mando pushes forward. The little clips there on the side. You could stash his weapons on it. The other backpack on the back there. It's kind of a bummer that the Mando didn't come with his jetpack. I might have to see if I can find one on Bricklink or Fleabay or something. Just try and pick one up. So yeah, cool little silver jetpack would look great. I'll be able to get a closer look when I do my do an overview, but a little mud horn. You barely see it there on his shoulder. Tiny little mud horn printed on there. That is freaking awesome. Love it. All right, bag 2. Let's do it. It's actually cool that some people are watching. I wasn't really expecting anyone to join. It is a bit of a funny time. All right, we're gonna get there. This looks like it's going to be the little Tuscan camp. I do have a few Tuscan Raiders, so I may end up bringing a couple more down to display with this set. Oh, if I have a place to display this set. That's the other thing, isn't it? Do ch. Got his gaffy stick. The only bummer thing about Lego is you can't. The arms aren't long enough to hold it above his head and do the iconic. All right, let's get cracking on with this one. This should be a pretty cool looking little Tuscan hut, a little campsite. I do love the way that the Mandalorian has portrayed the Tuscans. You know, we've sort of, well, for 40 odd years, we've really only seen them as, you know, these basically just animals, as Anakin describes, these monsters, these, you know, these absolute nasty, like just tribal folks. Pump weights, make money, get funny. How's it going? Can't wait for the game. Oh, the Lego Star Wars game, yes. They still haven't announced a date for that thing. I'm getting anxious. Not anxious, but yeah, look, overexcited, I guess. Oh no, I've dropped a piece. It's all right, I have monkey feet, so I can pick that up. Look at that, skills. Got the mad skills. Now, if I could build Lego with my feet, that would be something else. It's not overly hygienic, but if you could do it, you could probably get pretty internet famous. So we're just sort of putting together the floor pieces here, just creating the sort of surrounds the wall. Just getting that shape. Using a few of these, you know, these sort of swivel pieces, which is cool. I can't stop thinking of the cantina now, the Lego cantina. I can't stop thinking about it. I would probably intentionally just take my sweet ass time with that thing. Just yeah, just really just soak that build up. Just milk it for a good solid month. It's like, all right, I'm going to do a bag every couple of days and just enjoy the crap out of it. I did that with the Battle of Endor Ewok, Endor jungle playset thing, Lego set. Yeah, I really took the time with it. I still did it in a week, just because it was like, I'm home. It was vaguely remember it was the middle of winter, so it was a good time to stay in and just hang out and make Lego. It was finished dinner and it was just, all right, I'm just going to go hang out and make Lego for a few hours, a couple of hours every night. It was good fun. Yeah, despite having to sort of put Lego by the wayside, it is good that I haven't completely just cut it out of my life. Can still sort of just pick up the odd set here and there, and just get my fix. We're gonna have a little vices and stuff, and I think I might have to get the light set before I build. I saw some pics and it looks awesome. I haven't seen the light set yet. I will make a point to check out like my bricks afterwards. I've been eyeing off the light up set for the Endor Battle of Endor set. I'm really eyeing that off. It looks Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. G'day, Mark. How you going? How's things? Hope you're having a good week. Well, your week was off to a great start because we are now Facebook friends. So I'm sure it's an honor and a privilege. You get to see all my dumb jokes and stupid sense of humor more. The Lego Aston Martin. Oh, sweet. That's cool. A buddy at work who just got, I think he just got a Lamborghini. Might have just been a Lamborghini. I'm not sure. He didn't say exactly, but yeah, I think he was pretty excited. But yeah, as a big time James Bond fan, I do love the Aston Martins. They're very nice. James Bond's just another one of those things that I'm a nerd for. I'm a big James Bond fan. Except Die Another Day. I like to forget about that one. I would rather watch Never Say Never Again before I watch Die Another Day. Cookie Crumbs Animation, hello. We also got Finn Hubert, hello. Thanks for popping by and hanging out. I appreciate that. I feel like I've skipped a page here. I did. Classic me. You know how many times I'll either focus on the right and I'll turn the page and I'll just, yeah. Such a fool. So I end up with all these extra parts and I don't know what they're for at the end of the set. Well, learn how to count. Just built this set on Sunday. Nice. What do you think? Spy Who Loved Me and Goldfinger. Yeah, they're brilliant. Goldfinger. So I've got to ask, who's your Bond? You've got Connery and you've got Roger Moore there. Who's your number one? It's always going to be hard to top Connery. Those two but I will entertain you with some shock value after you've told me who your favorite Bond is. Amazing set, he says. It's looking pretty cool, man. Like, I'm digging it. I'm enjoying this build. It's not huge. Doesn't need to be honest, really. But it's kind of cool. I'm digging it. I do like these sort of little sets. I do. Maybe I'll pack them away. I thought I had them on a shelf somewhere, but like the Dagobah hut. Luke's hut on Arc 2. Connery, no competition. I'll give it to you. I do like Connery, but my favourite is actually Timothy Dalton, despite the fact that he only got 2 films. Don't know what it is. It's probably just purely nostalgia. License to Kill is my favorite. Of the films. It's just what I don't know. But, I could watch any other Bond movie any other day of the week, and I love them all except Die Another Day. Ed5, how's it going, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you dropping by. Just hanging out, building some Lego. Don't often do this. Well, this is the first time I've done this live on the internet, so appreciate you coming to hang out. I better give you a little progress. We have it. It needs to pop up. So yeah, looks like you'll be able to sort of fan it open, put the minifigs in, close it up. Pretty cool. George Lazenby, the only Aussie Bond. Yeah, I'm struggling to remember the story there. I know I've heard it a lot of times, but I'm not sure if I can't remember whether it was he didn't want to do another one or whether it was just because they managed to pull Sean Connery back. My sort of behind the scenes trivia isn't at the forefront of my mind like Star Wars. Well, I'm Australia as well. It's 8:37 p.m. You must be on the East Coast somewhere, Eastern States. Yeah, it's just about 10 past 8 here in South Australia. So you're working every day this week. I am, sadly. No, gotta work. Gotta make the coin. Fridays usually a little bit. I usually get off a little bit earlier on a Friday. Instead of 4 o'clock, it's more like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, which is nice. It's a nice way to kick off the weekend. Is a nice little early finish. I do enjoy that. It's a nice little perk of my job. And (9:40 a.m.) and it's snowing again. When is it not snowing? No, it sounds like there are some parts in Ingleland that doesn't get as much snow as others. You're in Melbourne. Nice. To get to Mount Barker probably Friday. Give us a yell if you're around in the afternoon. Good to meet up and say good day. I will. Yeah, if it's in the afternoon, I know you're a bit far out, but dare say you probably can't hang around. But give us a yell. If I'm around, I'm around. If someone's in my neck of the woods, I'd be more than happy to pop by and catch up. 30 degrees in Adelaide. Yeah, it felt a bit warmer than that, though, didn't it? It's still quite warm today. I actually put the air conditioner on when I got home today. It wasn't terrible. Like, it was just kind of stuffy and uncomfortable. It was a little bit humid this morning. Definitely can hang around. 36 in Port Augusta. Yeah, that's warm. It's always warm up there, though. Oh, if you grab me on Facebook, I'm in that. I saw you were in that group that Red Letter One started, the YouTube collectors. You should grab me in there and add me on Facebook. Now you can hit me up with a message. So yeah, we just got the little fireplace there. I dig that a lot. That's really freaking cool. I like it. Need that Cobb Vanth, Lego. Come on. Make it happen. Hasbro too. Oh, I remember now. You were coming up to Barker to grab the Cody from Zing. I remember now. Classic me again. Spare parts sitting here, knowing that I missed a page. That's good. It's all right. I know where it all is. So, okay. So that's just. It makes it look like a little tent. I may have to go through my spares and see if I can complete a circle tent and, have Anakin cut a hole in it and slaughter a bunch of Tuscan Raiders. I like it comes with a little pot and a bone to go in it, because they'll be cooking bones. I suppose it's more realistic than them eating carrots, isn't it? Really. And what am I missing now, Mr. Lego? Oh, don't worry, never mind. I had this, and I was thinking I've missed a spare somewhere, but no, that was from the minifig from his weapon. So that's cool. So we're on to the last bag. Bone broth. Hey! Got it. That makes sense, yes. I respect that. That's cool. Bone broth. Didn't even think about it. Genius. Genius. All right, so this is the Tuscan Cannon. This thing looks the thing looks bigger than it is than I have parts here. It just doesn't look like it's going to work out, but I'm sure it will. Again, genius Lego people. All right. Should be at least 10K by now. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. It's been a slow build. It is growing at the moment, actually. This last 12 months has just been crazy. Like, I must have been early last year, maybe. I want to say it was February or March where I hit 3,000. Because I did my first ever live stream. May have even been later than that. I can't actually remember. I know I did a giveaway for 3,000 subs, and I gave away a Artifacts IG-11 statue. So I'm hoping I stuck with only Australia because it was quite a big box, but I'm at 30. I'm almost at 3,800 now. I'm hoping if and when it gets to 4,000, I'm going to try and do an international giveaway and try and get together some cool stuff. I keep the package size to a minimum, just because international postage is just ridiculous. But yeah, I'd love to involve some of the crew. I know there's some awesome folks in the US that I'd love to get involved. There's everyone over in the UK. Love to give those guys a crack at it. And it's just fun to involve everyone. And I know that with my 3,000 sub giveaway, it was a bit hard to, particularly the landscape of things last year. It wasn't great at that time, and no idea how things were going to go trying to ship internationally and stuff. Just got to 100. It feels amazing. Hope you get 4K, 10K by the end of the year. That'd be fantastic. Congratulations on the 100. It still completely blows me away. Completely blows me away. I remember when I got to 200 subscribers and I thought, this is just ridiculous. There's actually 200 people that have decided they want to watch my stuff like reasonably frequently. I had less than 50 subs this time last year. Now I'm closing on 850. That's awesome, man. Like, you're seriously putting in the yards too, like the live stream king of the toy collecting community. Matt Mando, how's it going? Yeah, definitely hoping to get this thing international. Like, love to do it. It's just got to get to that big 4K before I do it. But I guess that gives me time to plan, try and pull together some cool giveaway things. No idea what I'd do. Like, maybe one like really cool thing, or just like a gift basket kind of thing with lots of cool little things, bits and pieces. Maybe if it does go to an international winner, like maybe put some cool, give them some like cool, like Australia specific kind of things. Like, I don't want to sound too soppy, but I think the reason a lot of people like your videos is because you come across as a nice, genuine guy. Oh, I appreciate that. That's not soppy at all. It's a great confidence booster. No, I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's just meeting folks, and it's getting to talk to people like yourselves and making new friends. Oh, goodies. I appreciate that, man. Oh, like yourself, we met last year. And yeah, it's all about the connections and the friendships, and I don't want to resort to clickbaity stuff because it's not who I am. And I really don't like those videos at all. There's too many of them out there. All right, so I've just had to do 3 of these little suckers. These are the legs for the tripod. There we go. It stands. It stands. But they've given me a clear brick to go underneath just in case. I'm sure that's like Lego engineering at its finest for like weight distribution and balancing and stuff that just the everyday Joe Blow like me doesn't even consider when these things are put together. So we've got the little cannon wheels here. I don't know what you call them. It's almost like I don't know what you call them. It's like a cannon trebuchet sort of thing. ToyCon 3 years ago. You know, there's probably so many other collectors that I've actually like crossed paths with in Adelaide. When I last caught up with you goodies, I noticed you had the vintage Star Wars Club T-shirt, and I recognised that I reckon I'd seen you walking through like Mount Barker Central Shopping Centre, because I have seen that shirt, and I recognised it from you know, Gonk Droid and all his stuff and his vintage Star Wars Club. I didn't click till later, but it's a great taste in action figures and collectibles. I do my best. The kind of content that I put out is things that I'd like to see myself from others. So I kind of figure that if I'm going to put stuff out, it's, you know, if I put stuff out, I'd want to watch it myself, you know, like, if that makes any sense. I like to think I make sense sometimes. Love shirt. Thank you. Oh yeah, just got it on Redbubble. I just searched for, it was like Ahsoka Tribal or something, and then you can pick your color. So I just chose it to have it on an orange shirt. But yeah, Redbubble, it was like $20 for $25 or something like that. So definitely a cheapie. But it has served me well. I do need a Lego cam. That would be really, really handy. I did mention earlier on in the stream when I started, before people started watching, that I'd do a little overview of the set when I'm done. So I will put up a separate video, just sort of going over the set in a little bit more detail. Just sort of holding up bits as I go, but you know, it's more about just coming and hanging out with anyone that wanted to watch, more so than showing the Lego being built. That was sort of got Lego to build, and might as well do two things at once. I know not many people think us blokes can do that, but we can. Your reviews are perfect for me, and you get to the point. Some people try and drag out a 15-minute review of a fit with one figure. Yeah, there's a lot out there. A lot of guys like do their own sort of thing too. Like each to their own, of course. But you know, you get through like 6 minutes of them talking about the packaging, and like we've all seen warning labels and crap before. Like, you know, like it's talking about a product, not the. I know some people love like looking at the vintage cards and stuff for packaging and Hasbro packaging and stuff like that, and like looking at the figures and the art, if there's cool artwork on it, like it's cool to show that. But if you're doing a 15-minute review talking about, you know, the box for 4 or 5 minutes, like you're probably going to get people clicking away pretty quick. And I know the hold that people have for my channel, my videos, isn't super great, but I assume there's a lot of like just skimming going on, which is fine, you know. nerds. That's why I'm here. I just think it's a good use of technology too, just to, you know, just be able to go and sit on the internet, like sit online and just chat with people from around the world. Well, what you say is true from a certain point of view. Fat thumbs. But yeah, imagine like back in the day doing the whole pen pal thing where you send a letter to someone across the other side of the world, and a couple of months later you get a letter back. Now it's instant now, like it's crazy. It's starting to take shape. I really like the cannons. I like that the Tuscans sort of had some armory. Like they weren't all just warriors with their sticks. They actually had like siege weapons, and they probably had bigger fortifications than the small camps we see them at. I'd love to see some more of that. If they had like big fortifications in the desert. I think it was in the Certain Point of View book for A New Hope. Pretty sure it was there. No, it wasn't. It was the I'm thinking of it now, the Myths and Fables book, and it was the Tatooine story with Obi-Wan and the Tuscans, and they were protecting themselves against the Krayt Dragon, which as we know now is slightly different. If you've read that book, it is they've slightly changed it, because I think the Krayt Dragon in that story had wings and flew. Just out of curiosity, how's your membership going? Has anyone signed up yet? Not yet. No, they haven't. But that's okay. I know it's not the time. I know it's not an easy time in people's lives to sort of be chucking extra money out for entertainment when the streaming services are already like that. And I just thought it was a cool option to put out there. And I've got a Discord server ready set up, and just to chat with anyone anytime, anyone that wants to join, and then actually just come on, like hook up a webcam and a microphone and come and hang out on live streams with me. One-on-one. I do invite a lot of people on to my regular streams, but to be able to do even like a pre-recorded one-on-one chat, if someone's not super keen on jumping on a live cast on the internet, like completely understand that too. But something that I can edit later, and they don't actually have to show their face. They can there's plenty of options. There's always stuff to work out there. You're looking forward to the Tuscan Raider archive figure. I am. I'd love to get another couple. I have 3 of the Tuscan Raiders already. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a couple for the Mando shelf as well. I'm not a big fan of the flick missiles. I'm not a fan of these. But the fact they've done them in grey this time, it's probably not so bad. That's all right. But for the purposes of this build, I will put it on there. Normally, I'd, it looks better than, a big clunky thing, a big clunky thing hanging out of a starship or a vehicle or something. I'm trying to skip steps again. No, I didn't drop anything. I'm all good. So we're nearly done here, folks. I have Patreon, so I'm not sure if I should have membership too. What do you think? I don't know. It's kind of, I guess it's good to have options. It's probably my initial thought. It's good to have options for people. I know a lot of people have preferential platforms that they like to use. It's the same as like social media. Some people prefer Instagram to Twitter. Some people prefer Facebook to all of the above. So I guess it doesn't hurt to have options. There's probably people out there that are, active Patreon users, so it kind of makes sense. And then there's others that, probably happy to just keep it all nice and tidy on YouTube. So I don't think it's a bad thing to have one of each. Put your videos up on Patreon first. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea. that could be something to consider for my membership thing, is to give them a 12-hour early access or something, 6-hour early access. I don't know. I know Nick, only one. I know he does a lot of sort of behind the scenes videos and stuff for his. So he puts out a lot of extra stuff, which is cool. So we're done here. This is complete. We are complete. Done. I do keep my instruction booklets. There it is. So I'm going to, I probably won't shoot it tonight. But maybe tomorrow I'll put up my video. Yeah, does he open boxes, etc.? I think so. I haven't joined only one on his membership Patreon. Does he? I can't remember if he does Patreon. I think he does Patreon. Yeah, I haven't joined up myself. But yeah, I think he does all these little unboxings, and he's pumping out content as it is. So you've got a lot of good content on his channel right now. He's doing his figure hack series, which is freaking cool, because it's gives you an idea. Matt Mando, new member, you freaking legend. Oh man, I appreciate the hell out of that. My first member. Oh man, that's so cool. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. That's made my day. It really has. That has seriously made my day. And I've just finished building Lego, and that's usually something to make my day. So that I really appreciate that. Well, absolute legend. Can't thank you enough. My good friend. Hello, friend. Sorry, I'm late to the show. No problems. I've just been building some Lego. I am actually I'll just show it off bit by bit. So, where's the Gallifrey stick? Couldn't resist the opportunity to be your first. What does Ahsoka say in the Mando? She says, "Good or bad, you always remember your first," or something like that. No, massive respect. I really do appreciate that. Let's check out Mando. I'm going to try and bring my light around. There we go. Oh, crap. All right, we're just going to work with it. It's sort of tilted down now. But there he is. And now my... yeah, it looks cool. Beskar markings. Little mud horn signet. I love arm printing. That is one of the best things. Yeah, this is a cool minifig. It's really cool. I wonder whether, come season 3 or whatever, Mando will get some, additions to his helmet, like a rangefinder, or I loved Pre Vizsla's helmet in the Clone Wars from like the second appearance when it was like season 4 or 5. Sort of Cookie Crumbs animation. What he was saying before, he's rewatching Clone Wars. Love the Clone Wars. So speeder bike again. We'll get a close look at that now that I've got good light. There is little Grogu. But yeah, I do love this sort of mechanism. I'm gonna have to get a cool shot with Mando riding into town or something. Keep bumping the table. It's a little Tuscan hut. Little campfire scene. I've got a couple of Boba Fett minifigures, so I may have to try and like kit bash a Cobb Vanth. Try and have a look around the internet and see what people have done for a Lego Cobb Vanth. That's cool. I dig that a lot. I love the Tuscan Raider minifig. It's so cool. Again, I just love that they're getting into arm printing now. I think that's incredible. Like that's crazy. I probably got a couple. I think I've got a Vader. It's been a while since I've looked over my Lego minifigures. They are all in cases up there. And I have a Ahsoka and some 501st troops at the front there. So, but yeah, the cannon looks cool. Oh, this was kind of fun. I had a good time. I didn't really plan on doing a sort of a midweek stream, but it's literally just hit over an hour, so it worked out well. It was a nice little build. That was fun. I dig that a lot. We get some shots outside with that, hopefully. If we get a couple of nice days. We've got some nice days at the moment, so I appreciate everyone coming to hang out. It's my Tuesday night, so I watched the Super Bowl replay last night. But yeah, I've got some things in the works for my channel. I've got a couple of series that I'm going to start doing. So I've got a few people still watching, so I'll give you a little scoop. I'm going to start a little every now and then series called Setting the Scene, where it's basically like my plan is to get a couple of action figures and just talk through like the posing process and display options for figures, for certain groups of action figures, and doing them every now and then. Just doing a video like that, just, you know, people get a kick out of posing action figures and stuff like that, and I really have a blast doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get that going. Also going to do a Q&A series, a bit like Tim does, Boss Bounty. I want to do a little bit of a Q&A so we can get some folks involved in that. That'll be fun. Keep trying to become a member, but PayPal kicks me off. Maybe PayPal's having a bad day. I know, I used PayPal earlier and it worked fine. Doesn't matter. You don't have to, mate. You really don't have to. Appreciate it, though. Hate Tom Brady. A lot of people do hate Tom Brady. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady, but you can't deny that he is the greatest of all time now. He's no Lamar Jackson, but he's got a career ahead of him. It would have been cool to see Mahomes get it yesterday and do well with the Chiefs, but wasn't quite time for the handoff from Brady. I think if he's still got fingers, he's still got room for rings, so he's going to keep going. I think he's going to play another time. No, do or do not. There is no try. Dan Marino. I remember him from Ace Ventura. No, I know who Dan Marino is. He was the guy from Ace Ventura, but I'm sure there's a lot of history there that I don't know about. I've only really been following the NFL for about 5 or 6 years now, but I'm having a blast with it. I get a little bit sick of local sports. Still do like my cricket, Australian rules football. I've sort of gone off of that a little bit the last couple of years. That's only because my team's doing shite. Dolphins fan for 37 years. That's dedication. Hey, they didn't have a terrible season this year. They could be on the rise again. They haven't been great for a little while, but they did get a few good wins in this year. Well, Miami. It makes me want to watch Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Ravens, good choice. That's my team. Not one Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I sort of I picked that team just out of a whim, like a few years ago. Decided I want to start following NFL, and my team in the Australian rules football is the Adelaide Crows. So I decided to go for the same colours and came up Pittsburgh Steelers, which was close. Adelaide Crows are navy, gold, and red, so red, yellow, blue. Steelers, and didn't really want to do the Steelers thing. I know a lot of people that are into the Steelers, so I went for what's the closest mascot to a crow, and it ended up being a raven. So I jumped on, and I haven't looked back. I don't know what you're vomiting over there, Mark. But I got a little bit of a Baltimore Ravens shrine going. I got a couple of caps. I've got a little football. I've got a Lamar Jackson Funko Pop. I've got a Ray Lewis jersey. Ray Lewis champion. Matt, if you want to get into some good Raven stuff, go and look at some Ray Lewis videos on YouTube. He is an absolute beast. Could pump you up anytime. All right, anyway, folks, I'm going to go and just spend a little bit of time with the wife on the couch and watch a bit of TV before we decide to turn in for the evening. We've got another glorious day at work tomorrow. Can't wait. We only have ravens in SA. They aren't really crows. Yeah, you're right. That's 100% right. It's funny that the crows were almost going to be called the Adelaide Sharks for a while, weren't they? So they're going to be green and white. I'm glad that didn't happen. No, I appreciate it. Appreciate you dropping by. I had a bit of fun tonight. I might try and do this a little bit more often. It's just doing a random unannounced stream during the week, just to get out of the house a little bit. Not that I'm out of the house, just coming here and chat with some cool folks. Again, Matt, I really appreciate that joining up as a member. You're an absolute legend. Can't thank you enough. That means a lot to me. Good reasoning. I just like the colours. Hey, the purple's cool. I dig it. Purple, black, gold. I appreciate everyone hanging around. Yeah, Ed5. Get on me on Facebook and we'll try and catch up Friday afternoon. Even if it's for a brief chat. But yeah, while you're in town, I'd be more than happy to come down and catch up. Pala boys. I will make it on at some point, I promise. I really do. It's just, yeah, hopefully in the coming weeks. I'd love to come on and chat with you guys. You're an awesome bunch of gentlemen, so it'd be an absolute pleasure to come and hang out and chat with you guys. All right, folks, I'm gonna take off. Thanks for tuning in again, and yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.